All right, so we have a user. They can register. What we need to do now is sign them in. Do you like sign in or log in, or do you have a preference?
I have no real preference. Sign in works fine for me. Login, I don't know, man. Whatever.
I've done
It's your
both. Sign in user.
authenticate. Ha ha ha. Picked the wrong answer.
Dope. Sign in user requires a checks against. See, this is a problem with documentation because here, this is wrong already. Register user requires non-empty display name.
Wait, are we in register or are we in login?
No, but it's still
Oh, right,
it's
Graz.
still
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, because we added display name because feature creep. Got it.
Yeah. Checks against user
We're both
records.
developers. We still do it to ourselves. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then checks hash password. Alrighty. So we need email and password. We're going to find the user by doing and we want one of them. We're going to need to import ecto query. We're not changing anything. We're using a case user do and say, all right, if it's nil, then error.
What are you even doing?
Busy. They're not found. I don't know what pattern we've been having for the errors. We've been returning an array for the chain sets, but this isn't a chain set. We'll just go with this for now, I guess. If we do have a user for anything else, then we're going to check the password.
E.
E what?
Oh, no E. I'm sorry. Ignore me. I was like, nested cases.
Yeah,
Mind blown.
it's. I'm not 100% on it yet, so, but we're gonna start with this. And what is it? It was password first, then stored hash. So we'll take the password. And do that. Hash password. Do true, false. I sort of want this. I'm thinking this error message to be the same, so like they can't like discover like, oh, so there is a user this way. But
Yeah.
let me say email and or password.
Invalid.
That's good.
Yes, that most classic of. Um. Well, there's only one way out of it, right? So we can.
Yeah, I think we're gonna refactor the crap out of this.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of talking through
No, no,
it.
I dig it. I dig it. Forward momentum, even if it's sideways.
Exactly. Um, if it's okay, we get to return the user. It's not really his job to figure out what the hell you're doing with it.
Yeah, he's just like, yep, here's the user. Enjoy your user.
Sign in user tests.
Welcome to good user. Home of the good user.
Sign in user. We'll get rid of all you. Whoa. Story? No. Copy,
Story.
paste, win.
Story controller.login user. Yes.
Sign in user should return. I'll just say return user. All right. So we need a support helper for this one. We're gonna call this, and until we identify that we actually need a better name, we're gonna go with this. Be add user. And then we can then import Phoenix Lobster test helper. And we can then say, okay, user, add user. And I want to take a look and see. I've done this several ways. I want to see what my style going with. I think that carries over a lot of my Ruby-ness, but we'll go with it for now. In here we can alias Phoenix Lobster user, alias Phoenix Lobster repo, change.
You kiddos enjoying the summer?
She would want to spend all the time outside, and it's freaking ridiculously hot. So
that's good. That's good before the video games ruin
the. Yes.
My mom used to throw me outside in the summer and be like, don't come home until sundown. Yay, parents.
Test at. We could just require an email. Because one thing we didn't test inside there is that we totally can't have two users with the same email address.
Yeah, that. Unique key, just unique constraint. It'll be fine.
Let's add that unique constraint as a constraint. All right.
I mean, but then you get into the really asinine stuff where you have like a user email that uses the plus notation to be like, like crtel plus trolling at example.com, crtel plus real posting at example.com.
Yes. That's fine.
Yep.
Email, hash password. Oh, we need a display name. Display name will be the email. For testing, we don't care. Actually, we'll do this. We'll do ops display name, or we're gonna default the email.
I mean, this is just scaffolding for adding a user, right?
Yeah.
For the test.
Yeah.
So yeah, just set the display name to be the email.
Yeah, there we go. We give us this options to change it if we want.
Okay. Sounds kind of like a cockatoo.
Yeah, exactly. That's my life. Stark.com. I think that should be good. I'm worried about this signature that the return. I'm thinking it's just going to return a user, and I like maintaining the okay. Well, I'm not sure. In my tests, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Let's go look at the add user function.
See, like it's called insert, and insert bang I think just returns the user itself. And I think if I did this, it would return okay user.
There you go.
Sign in user, and what we need to do is Tony.
What do we say the password was?
It defaults a password, but we'll change it. So we can say password.
There are 25 other users with your password. Please consider changing your password.
Sign, execute, and we return the user. I want to give it a different name, so signed in user. That way we can check to say signed in users that, and we can say that sign in user.id is equal to user.id. That seems pretty legit. Almost this is a bit overkill at this point. If that ID is equal to that ID, then it should be the same record. Test, actions, sign in user. Undefined function repo is not available. Oh, because it's Phoenix Lobsters. Change set. Let's see what it says. A display name is an invalid format. Oh, because email can't be it. Because remember, we can't have at signs.
It worked too well.
Joke. Um, I am a user. User. We don't have anything about display name being unique yet.
See, even in Discovery, like this is like real world software development. There are always those little wrinkles, like, oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Action sign in user. Did we not? Action sign in user. Phoenix Lobster actions execute with 2.
I'm actually curious if there's ever been a site where they went through all of the logic ahead of time, like rigorously, like for real, rigorously. Um,
Well, to me, there's a balance between it, and like with the waterfall, the mistake was like it was almost too rigorous because you're always going to discover new things. But I feel like everyone is way too much on the like agile equals. We don't need to discover anything. We just code, and it's like, no, like that's not what it says. That's not what it means.
Come on, guys, don't do that.
Yeah. And how you push back so many times projects, how many I get pushback where it's like we should at least know what we're working on this week. That's like the minimum we should have like a week's worth of work like, clearly identified of what we're doing. That's not crazy, but they make it seem like it's crazy. So sign in user, undefined function, execute 2. All right. I need a second pair of eyes here because apparently I'm missing something.
All right.
Phoenix Lobster actions sign in. Oh, because this guy needs to be sign in user test. No, damn it. You thought you had it. Alias Phoenix Lobster actions sign in user. Execute accepts 2. Hold on one second. Hello Munchkin come in the office and be like, hey, what are you doing?
I'm elixiring. What are you doing?
Phoenix Lobster action sign user is not available. Where did I... Alias Phoenix Lobster. So a lot of times they execute when I say that, it means that the parameters are wrong, but we have 2 parameters. Sign in user. Did I misspell this? No? Oh, yes, I did. Sigin. Spelling, it's a thing. Alright. Bcrypt check password. We had that problem before, and that was because we inverted it. Did I invert it again, even though I was paying attention?
Go check it.
Check password. No, see, it says... Oh, because...
Salt. No.
No, but like... I'm not encrypting the password, so this thing should fail. It's just the error message we're expecting is not the same. So like, let's mess around with this. So we import come on in bcrypt.
If you did it with Mix, it should already be there. It should already be there.
It shouldn't be imported.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Got it.
All right. So now if I do hash.
Wait. Stop. Back. Do p word equals password, just so we have a variable to screw around with. Yep. Wait. PW salt.
Yeah. Okay. So if we check the password and we're checking password with our hash, we get true. But what if it's wrong? false. Okay, so it should be false. So this should return true or false. Instead,
So
we're getting an
let's
error.
look at the output of the test again.
Yeah.
It's gonna pass now just to mess with
Yeah.
you.
Hash
Match error.
to. To me, this is nil. What happens if it's nil? That's what we need to check inside here. And if we say check password,
You're a madman.
I'm picking up what I'm putting down now. All right. So if we do this, because I'm saving the hash as password. That's why it's saying it can't find. It doesn't match password. If it was a hash, it would be like, hey, it can't match this hash.
So it should just be.
But shouldn't it be false? I thought we checked and say, hey, it's false.
Wait.
Oh, I wonder if it's because it's not even a hash. That's
wait. Go back to the change set definition, if you would please.
Which one? The user? Or do you want to see the test?
Oh, I just want to sanity check. Look at the user schema.
Yeah.
Okay, so change set just passes it through directly. So if we go back, then yeah, it's because we're not hashing the password.
Yeah. And so if it's not a
Go back to the. We were looking just at it. You had the right idea, I think. There, right there. So where it says, oh no, not that. There we go. It should be around that. We should do. There you go. Bingo.
what? No, we have to do come on in. Be grim.
Why is it called "Come On In"?
Is that bothering you because it's trying to do the opposite? Okay, so we don't need to do that. We don't.
I do love how they have that whole like, hey, you have extra stuff here. You should get rid of it. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get better tooling too that will automatically get rid of it for us.
This is awesome.
Sign in user should return error if password is wrong. Got two. Oh, because now we have two email. Because it's not clearing it out.
This is nice. This is a nice library.
See, I always create separate test files. So this is a little bit different than what I do. And so now we're having the problem that there's two users with that email address. And that's not a problem generally for me. Let me try this and see. Verify.
Is this a problem that we already have that user?
Yeah.
So now would be a good time to go ahead and add the unique constraint on emails, right?
Yeah, but then we have to change how we generate users and stuff too.
Test helper, just write a function to generate a random email.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's how that's how I avoid the problem. Is that we can do this and figure out well how come I haven't run into this really big problem before? And it's because in this pattern where we do this, I have a separate file for each one of these tests.
Oh, and it just tears it up and tears it down every time for you.
Yeah. So that's why I haven't run into it. All right, so.
It's already starting.
What?
Oh, just scanning. Sorry, not scamming. Scanning something.
So the cheap solution is just adding a number there.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say just have it generate a pile of bytes and then just do add example.com.
Yeah.
and that can be done from either from Erlang or from our buddies there at Come On In, I think.
Yeah, I like doing the names because then when I'm looking at it, I can go, okay, hey, what's going on? Register user, obviously this is going to be false now too because he's doing, hey, I got one, and it's not going to be one. Let's just dump that. This is making me go towards my style. It's like, why like all the separate files? It drives people crazy, I think. But it works. It's great. And every test is its clean slate. It knows exactly what it's going to do. That's the other thing people are like with nested contexts. I don't like nested contexts. I'm like, oh god, like there's a chain of failure that can break. Okay, so let's clear up these at least. So sign in user tests. We don't need that. Create story tests line 4. We don't use that. Register user line 5. We don't use repo and user anymore. All right. Okay, and our last thing is we'll do sign in. Sign in. And we need email, password, and we'll just copy our pattern that we did up here. And we'll do sign in user. Email password. Success. Sign in user. If we have an error, we return a message this time. And let's make our controller tests. Post sign in. Import. I see what you're saying about like completely generating the email hash might be good. Oh no, let's experiment. All right. Import Phoenix Lobster test helper. Will be add user. Start.com. Iron Man. No. We'll pass in the raw values. We should get a 200, and our ID should be equal to user ID. And it should be Tony at start.com. Mix tests, controllers, authentication, sign in. Undefined function user. Okay, can render sign in. I kind of think register and sign in should return the same thing.
What's your reasoning? I agree with you. I'm just curious, like, how,
I can't think of anything to make them different.
good answer. Sounds good to me.
So change that to say success. There we go. And let's add the thing here to say, hey, sign in requires email and password. Let's make that test. Post sign in. User posts sign in returns error if missing email. What was the error message we had? What sign in requires? Okay. Message should equal that. And this is 500. Or should be 500 should be like 400 maybe?
401 or 403, depending. 401 not authorized. Unauthorized, rather. Yep.
Missing password.
Wait, could you go back for a second? I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are tests.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
We can keep with the pattern to put a space after we do it. I had a person who really didn't like white space like that, and now it's bothering me every time I do it. I see it and I have to get rid of it. I think I need to make something that just automatically gets rid of it because it's unused user. Okay, so what about bad password? If bad password. Start.com. Don't know. So we got a 400.
Okay, let's go check our.
There we go. We're returning email or passwords invalid, which seems to make sense. And we just say error, returns error if bad email. How about that? Pots or pepper.
So yeah, those should be 401s. The other one should be 400s.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So this should be 401s because you were like, yeah, dude, that's wrong. And then this is 400 because bad format.
You gave us the wrong information in the correct format, whereas in the other one you gave us the wrong information in the wrong format. Or even the right information in the wrong format.
All right. Now let's take a look at our test suite as a whole. All right. Our sign-in user, because of the creating actions, sign-in user test. Which one failed?
At most one, but got 3 inquiry in user where email. It's the
too many Tony Starks.
Too many Tonys. Too many Tonys on the database.
I mean, we could do a crazy number, but make them unique as well.
I'm telling you, man, we're gonna keep hitting this.
Yeah, we are.
like, I saw that moment of hesitation. I'm like, dude, you and me both know.
But this time it will work. This is where weeks later it's like, why is the CI build failing? It passes locally. These things.
Just dev things.
All right, so user can now sign in. Okay. Push origin user sign in.